and first over to the newsroom in Jerusalem 3,000 years ago.
Good even. Here beginneth the first verse of the news. It has come to pass that the 7 elders of the 7 tribes have now been abiding in Sodom for 7 days and 7 nights. There seems little hope of an early settlement. In the Sanhedrin today, there was a wailing and a gnashing of teeth in the public gallery, when a certain Philistine was accused of writing on the wall at Belshazzar's feast a phrase including 2 4-letter words. At the weigh-in for the big fight tomorrow, Goliath tipped the scales this evening at 15 stone 3 pounds and David at 14 stone 3 pounds. David's manager said this evening the odd stone could make all the difference. News of a happy event. In Ramoth, Gilead, early this morning, Zebediah begat Naaman. And now for news of the weather, over to Nehemiah Armstrong on Mount Ararat.
Good even. Well, it's been a pretty rough week in the Holy Land, hasn't it? Anyway, let's just have a look at the scroll. Now, we've got a plague of locusts moving in here from the northwest, and they should be in the Tyre and Sidon area about lunchtime tomorrow. Scattered outbreaks of fire and brimstone, up here in Tarsus and down here in Hebron. Down in the south, well, Egypt had a pretty nasty spell recently. 17 or 18 days ago it was frogs, followed by lice, flies, a murrain on the beast, so last Tuesday locusts, and now moving up from the south-southeast, boils. Further outlook in Egypt, well, 2 or 3 days of thick darkness lying over the face of the land, and then death of all the firstborn. Sorry about that, Egypt.
And finally, here are 2 police messages. Wood Moses, last heard of 7 months ago on a hiking holiday in the wilderness. Go at once to Egypt, where his people are anxiously awaiting deliverance. At the crossroads between Sodom and Gomorrah early this morning, a Mrs. Lot, of no fixed abode, was turned into a pillar of salt. Will anyone who saw the accident or can give any information please ring Revelation 777-7777. Good night.